And we are back with more Football Manager. And of course, back with Arsenal. From last time we saw you, 2 games happened. One was an extra time win against Ipswich in the EFL Cup. We played very much a young team, lineup. Walcott, Chamberlain played. Walcott came in as a sub. We had can't even pick who our starting lineup was. Davis, Smith, Chambers, Haggett, Elneny, Mertesacker, Pulisic, Gibbs, Biggs, McGain, Chamberlain, Walcott, Xhaka and Ngatia all played. And then a 4-2 win against Southampton. I didn't mean to click on that. But Xhaka got a very, very nasty red card. So that will hurt his prospects in the future. Which was disappointing. But we're coming into this Dynamo Kiev game with very much a weakened team. We've sustained a few injuries, particularly in midfield. So that's weakened us. As you can see, Mesut Ozil is a big maybe for this game. Sani Cazorla is still injured. And Pulisic is suspended. So, we've had to shake the midfield up a bit. We're a bit too defensive for my liking. Ramsey, Xhaka and Elneny in that midfield. Front three. A lineup that should be comfortable playing together by now. And Ake, Mustafi, Stones and Bellerin filling out the back four. And Ospina in net playing in the Champions League. That's who we are going with. Our bench, as you can see. And we should pull out a result here. Chocolate Mustafi has really played a lot of games as captain now. And when Mertesacker leaves, I believe we're going to promote Koscielny to captain. And then Mustafi is probably going to come in as the vice captain. I think it's unfair to signal out individuals. But here we are coming into this game against the Dynamo Kiev side. Familiar names pretty much all around. I can passionately say to the player, this is a great opportunity to prove the pundits right. And most of the team seem to have reacted positively to that. It is very nice indeed. Now Mustafi coming forward to Rene Adelaide. Looking to cut in. Back to Ramsey. And looks like that isn't going to be the first highlight. But the first highlight will go the way of Dynamo Kiev. Ospina claims a cross that looked a bit dangerous there. But Ospina does very well to stop the ball coming in. Now we're looking to build out here. Mustafi coming forward. Iwobi loses it. That's frustrating, isn't it? But here we are. Iwobi coming forward. Iwobi. Can he finish it off, Iwobi? He does. Alex Iwobi makes it 1-0 Arsenal. And that's good to see from Iwobi. He struggled with form lately. Hopefully that is a turnaround and signs of greater things to come for the lad. We'll now see this in all 3 dimensions. 2:45. Very early on, Iwobi managed to score that, which is a good start. This is a home tie as well. So it's always good to see us get off to a flyer, especially when we're at home. Throughout the season, we performed very well at home. Very well indeed. In fact, I think we're almost unbeaten at home. May have a look after the game. If not, maybe look back, you guys, and just let me know how I've gone. Actually, we'll do it live. Right after see Iwobi's goal. There, bottom corner, finds it. Let's look at how we've gone. So we drew to Liverpool. We lost to Brighton in what was our only loss so far in this Premier League season. It was a disappointing one at that. That's right, Tolisso got sent off very early. But yeah, that was away, and at home we drew to Liverpool. So yeah, we've been formidable. In fact, I could almost say we won every game at home, but we did draw that game against Liverpool. Which of course, if you haven't seen, click the playlist description down below. And that should take you to that game to watch somewhere in that playlist. I believe it was episode 33, if I'm not mistaken. Now, things are trudging along here. Dynamo Kiev coming forward now. Garmash placing Malenko. And that is just a beautiful pass. Ospina with the save though. The stuff he clears it. Jeez, long ago were the days, yeah, where Yarmolenko was a wonder kid in FIFA. I remember him and oh, what's his name? I've had a mental blank. What's the other Ukrainian winger? But nonetheless, Ramsey has scored, puts us up 2-0. It's very good to see. Ramsey and Xhaka are playing well in midfield. Players that really fighting for a spot in this side. And Ramsey here, he really makes a statement saying, hey, Jam, put me in. I deserve to be in there. And Xhaka almost with an amazing goal. And we almost made us another opportunity, but it wasn't to be. But Xhaka is also vying for a spot in a crowded midfield. Coquelin has definitely been left out, really, and El Neni, unless he shows something else, will likely fall behind. Because in the midfield, we've got a lot of options. El Neni does well here. Brings it back to Stones. Stones, no. Stones again. John Stones. I think that's his 3rd goal for the season for Arsenal. It is. John Stones is 3 for the season. I did not see this coming. When I signed John Stones, I expected a brilliant centre-back who would be able to pass the ball around. But, geez, John Stones, he showed a bit of attacking prowess. Should I chuck him up front for a game? Or wouldn't that be a game? Ooh. There you go. It's the last game in the Premier League season. If it doesn't affect the game, I may play John Stones at striker. Who knows? You'll have to stay tuned to watch and find out. For some reason, Ake is exhausted. Not sure why. Was he tired coming into the game? I don't believe he was. I can believe he was tired as some of the other players, but looks like we may be forced into a change. We have Chambers to come into that spot. That's concerning. Yarmolenko dispossessed by El Neni. Now Ramsey coming forward. Finds Renee Adelaide. Dispossessed by Vida. Yarmolenko. Garmash. Sidruk. This is why I managed in England. Names are so hard. Gino Moraes. Mustafi though. Easy for Mustafi. Oh, but what has he done here? Chokridan Mustafi. With a really poor error. And Ake, he's still struggling. Oh, for some reason his conditioning's gone up. I have no clue what's going on right now. But Mustafi has just meh. Absolute meh, Chokridan. That was awful. Still don't know why Ake is so tired. I definitely think Thank you, Windows. What a time. But I'm going to calmly say please keep it going. But he's up to 79%. I have no clue. It seems he's going to stay on, but gee whiz, I have no clue what's going on here. I'm bewildered. Absolutely bewildered. Xhaka with a brilliant tackle there. Finds Bellerin to Ramsey. Now, Xhaka, he does have a bit of a red star next to him right now. I think Ramsey is definitely ahead of him, not just in performance, but Xhaka got a horrible red card and he has a history of getting straight reds. That hurts his selection a bit. As does Toliso's. Toliso recently has struggled to find a spot in the side. Because really, that red card against Brighton, he never has truly recovered in terms of his selection in my sides. He also had a little injury knock, I believe. A bit of an injury. Not recent enough to... No, he didn't. I have no clue. I don't know what I'm speaking about. I have no clue what I'm speaking about. Nonetheless, Garmash coming forward here. To Bielski. Good challenge by Xhaka. Sirodotchuk. Come on, let me click on him. SYDO. Sidorchuk. Okay, Sidorchuk. I think I've got that one. Sidorchuk. I probably got it horrible wrong. Comment sections, feel free to slate me. But constructively tell me how it is actually pronounced. And Alexis Sanchez off a beautiful pass by Xhaka. Sanchez, though, he can't find a way through. We'll find Renee Adelaide, though. Renee Adelaide has to pass it here. He does. Finds Yucca. Back to Iwobi. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez, what will you do? You'll beat your man, Sanchez. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Alexi. And really, and we have been a force to be reckoned with as of late. We just fired home goals. Left, right, and centre. And I just don't see us making a change. Alexi Sanchez. Sensational stuff. He's really improved as a complete forward as of late. And I think changing my striker from a false line to a complete forward has also really helped just the development and the formation of the front three have just merged together so much nicer now. And Iwobi here almost puts it home. Now, Ake will come in, nothing. In terms of changes, I just don't want to make one, to be honest. I have no one that I'm dying to bring on. Like, maybe Theo, possibly. But he's just become a bit player, really, for us. Oh, Adelaide should have done better. Actually, let me quickly check my schedule, what we have around the corner. We have a Watford game at the end of the week. That's 5 days away, or whatever it is. So I don't really feel the need to get players off to rest. So I think I'm pretty content just sticking with this group. Alexi Sanchez now. Finds Renee Adelaide brilliantly. Adelaide back to Ramsey. Oh, Ramsey. Should have done better. Should have put it on target there, Aaron. No, I want to make a change. I want to keep Renee Adelaide on for the experience. Bellerin, Mustafi, Ake, Nenny. I just gonna bring in Coquelin for El Neni and play him as a halfback. Like, I want to give Coquelin an opportunity to impress. I understand he isn't going to get the greatest rating because of the way he plays. You'll look at his tackles at the end of the game, see how well he has done in terms of just breaking up the play. But as for now, we'll just give him a bit of an opportunity. Okay. Wanjaka. We're very much in a 5-back, as you can see. Coquelin playing as a half-back pretty much becomes a 5-back. And that's why I've been so solid defensively, really. Bellerin. Let my wing-backs, well, full-backs move to a wing-back spot. Change their positioning a bit, just to let them come a bit more free in coming forward. But Sanchez here. Tackled by Garmash. At the same time, this is why I like them being back. They can drop back and really just rebuild that shape. But there, John Stones is too far away and he was poorly marked. And Junior Moraes will put in a second. 4-2? It's not the greatest, is it? Like, it's not awful, but a team of our caliber, I feel, should be doing far better. Now, looking at this, there's 2 more games left to play, which means 6 possible points. We'll have a secured win here. We'll secure, I think, top spot. Yeah, we'll secure top spot. This is 6 points. 5 plus 6 is 11. There you go. We're going to secure top spot in our table. In our group, I should say. So, that's something to be proud of. It also allows me a bit more flexibility in terms of rotating the side, allowing me to focus a tad more in Premier League with my rotations. Now, Coquelin does well there. I could also use 2 remaining group games to really let my fringe players, like my Coquelins, like my El Nenis, to get a chance to show. But the job isn't over, and that is 4-3. You don't want to panic here, but Coquelin has been awful off the bench. I think I am going to make a late change. And I think I'm going to bring in Theo Walcott for Renee Adelaide and then switch Iwobi into the inside forward position. I tend to bring Ramsey off. I'm not, though. Walcott just giving a bit more pace. I feel like just in terms of coming forward, we've been a bit slow. Haven't really put the pressure on because that's where we're really at our best, where we're just laying on pressure and they just can't get it out. I'm a bit too passy as of late. At 67% possession, yeah. Bit too passy. As Theo Walcott straight away with that added pace. Brilliant goal. And John Stones with the assist. Like, I spent 58 million on John Stones. I was expecting an Englishman with good potential to come in and just be a rock in defence. I was not expecting the attacking display he has shown. And he has been sensational, John Stone. Almost. Ake, let one rip, Ake. Why not? Oh, Ramsey, you'll let one rip. I know you, Aaron. And he finds the top corner. What a game this is. What a game. 15 minutes. One game. It's 6-3. This is absolutely bonkers. I get a bit nervous because they're within one goal. And then just bap. Bap. There Walcott. Aaron Ramsey. Like, what can I say, really? Walcott came on, made an instant impact, really. Instant impact. I'm bewildered. John Stones with the goal and assist. Another match performance by him. And to be honest, I wouldn't expect them to score another. Mustafi hasn't had the greatest game. Yeah, only a 7.0. Hasn't been the greatest in defence. You see here, Mustafi once again responsible for an error. And they put it over. So Mustafi shouldn't have pressed as much. He should have dropped back and really covered the gap. Let Coquelin come in for that. But luckily, it didn't result in a goal. And we finished that one up 6-3. I'm disappointed with conceding 3 goals, but scoring 6 is good. So I'm going to just say calmly, I'm very pleased with the result and the performance. I want to get a bit frustrated with Mustafi. At a 7, I'm not. He looked to gain confidence, so I'm going to let that go. Junior Moraes. Hat-trick. Give the lad a scout. No, maybe we should bring him in. Didn't even have a single scouting report, but we'll give him a scout. Who knows, maybe we should bring him in. Because he was just sensational. And really, I just don't want to play another game after that. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But we have a United game around the corner, which has potential to be just as amazing. So, I will see you all then. And we are back with the Manchester United tie. It will be first versus second. So we took care of business against Watford. 2-0 win. Renee Adelaide and Sanchez scoring the goals. And now coming into this Manchester United tie, winner takes first. It's as simple as that. And if it's a draw, we stay top. So really, we want to win. We want to win. We are away. So I'd still be pleased with the draw. But obviously, every single game we come in wanting to win. So here we go. Here we go. Obviously, as you can see, we've won 4 out of 4 versus United, which is quite remarkable. This is the lineup I've decided to go with. Coquelin playing at halfback. In terms of depth, we just came in on an international break, so everyone's a wee bit tired. So that's what I've elected to go with. I have faith in the side. I think Coquelin as a halfback will help. Well, worst comes to worst, we have players like Tolisso ready to come in. Now, just, he's not ready to start. Cool. There we go. Interview done. I'm going to assertively tell the lads, pick up where we left off. Also passionately say that I have faith in each and every one of them. This is the kind of game where it's really important for the players to come out as strong as possible. Now, we have got kickoff here. Can we make an instant impact? That's the question. Mustafi. Possession. Mustafi finds Ozil. Ozil goes to Ramsey. That is the end of the highlight. Sanchez, as you can see, is struggling for fitness a wee bit. Overall, United also struggling for fitness overall. Pogba almost heads it in, but Czech comes out, claims it. We are, of course, wearing yellow as we are away to United. Coquelin finds Bellerin. Now let's look to get forward here. Bellerin, who has inked a new contract, ending all transfer speculation around him. Which is very nice. Chamberlain dispossessed too easily there by Luke Shaw, who's adventured a long way forward. It's a pain that we couldn't secure that ball, especially now that Stones is out of position and Martial almost turns that on. Stuffy does well to clear it though. Interesting lineup by United. The front three is interesting to say the least. Now, I'm hoping to play in high tempo style, and that isn't good. Coquelin coming down with an injury, which means I'm going to have to bring in Tolisso very, very early here. Of course, as a deep-lying playmaker, let him be a bit more creative. That is a bit frustrating. We're forced into an early change here. Because really what I wanted to do is to really outrun United. That is quite frustrating, really. United have had all the chances. We've held possession, but United have been the ones forging out chances. Sanchez hasn't had a good game up top. Now, hopefully we do not concede late here. What would be even better is if we scored here. Alex Iwobi now in possession. Turns it over. Yes, he does. Daily Blind looking to bring a pass forward, but it's in the... They're at the feet of Manor, not in his hands. Martial finds space. Anthony Martial scores, and United have gone up 1-0 here. Not good. Not good at all. Right before half time, that is frustrating. I just don't know what to do here. Mourinho really has just parked the bus, hasn't he? I don't know really what to do coming out of this kind of situation. I'm thinking... I'm definitely going to grill the lads. I think that wasn't good enough. Do I make a change? I think I do. Oxlade-Chamberlain is going to make a way for Marcus Rashford. Assertively. Vector performance. See if that will get anything out of him. He seemed deep in thought. Now, here we go. Let's push on here. And really, if we could just get... I reckon if we get one past this United side, the whole game could just crack open. But we need to get that one. We are, of course, trailing 1-0, so United will basically park the bus. Ready to make a decision to get a bit more creative. United... Oh, Pogba just fires pass forward. Completely unrealistic as well. Martial will make it too. And Petr Cech was atrocious then in goal. Absolutely atrocious. So we go down 2-0. And I think I need to make a tactical change. I'm going to take off working in the box. I'm going to turn on be more expressive. And let's just try and create. I'm also tempted to go to wing backs. Take a bit of a risk here against United. Alexis Sanchez, rip it in. Ozil, almost a known goal. Rashford has somehow squeezed it in against his old club. And that's 2-1. That's good to see from Rashford. And that gives us some life here. It was a scrappy goal coming from a set piece. Mary just keeps it out, the Ozil header. And Rashford, my gosh. How he squeezes it in from that angle, I do not know. That is a good sign. Alexis Sanchez, can he get one in? Yes, Alexis Sanchez from the dead ball situation. Ties it back up at 2-2. And now, from that tactical change, we have just been rolling. 2 dead ball scenarios, yes, but that gives us confidence. And who was that? Pogba, terrible job in the wall. Ducking out of the way there. And courtesy of Pogba, I think, mostly for that goal. Now, do I make a change? I don't want to. I'm considering Mesut Ozil making a way for Sani Cazorla. Hold on, we may have another here. Rashford. What will you do? Finds Iwobi, who finds Mesut Ozil. That was poor by Mesut Ozil. We should have gone up 3-2 there. We really should have. Brilliant pass by Iwobi. Sensational pass. United make a change. I think I am going to make that change. Ozil is going to make way for Santi Cazorla. So, really fresh legs. Key there. Ozil though. Before this change takes place, we do have a highlight as Sanchez is cutting inside. Goes back to Ramsey. Ramsey, there. Find Iwobi. Iwobi. Take a heavy touch, Iwobi, and bring it back in. Alex Iwobi. It's an own goal by Eric Bailly. An own goal by Eric Bailly. Who would have thought we'd see that? No, it was Ramagnoli, the Arsenal target from last year. We were looking at him, and I think that's his second own goal now in games we played against United. Gee whiz, he's got a bit of a hoodoo against us. We were thinking of buying him, and we just chose not to in favour of Ake, and he just heads it home brilliantly, doesn't he? Oh, brilliant result. 3-2. We're pushing on still. I reckon we could get another one past United here. Sanchez really struggling for fitness. United make their last substitution with Mkhitaryan coming on the pitch. Now, 5 more minutes left to play. Alexis Sanchez. What can you do, Alexi? He finds Marcus Rashford, who's got a lot of pace about him, and he burns Ramagnoli. He gets a shot on, but Romero claims that. Good job by Rashford. Very creative to get that shot. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased with how this game is going. I'm going to make a change as well. One last change. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, I can't make a change. Darn it. That's right, because the Coquelin injury. I wanted to get Alexis Sanchez off to try and save him from injury. But it could be tied up here. Someone, good job, Nathan Ake. Clears it. Petr Cech should have done better. But it's not over yet. Can we just get this ball out? Petr Cech, what have you done? You spilt your beans and it's corner now. Oh dear. Defend this corner. It's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Juan Mata plays it in. Cleared by Bellerin. Mkhitaryan though. Go back to Juan Mata. Recrossed in. Okay, brilliant. And now let's break. Sanchez with a poor clearance to Rashford. Didn't even find him. So Hisage will now look to retool the Manchester United attack. Pogba looking for Silva. Silva finds Fred. Fred. Mkhitaryan. No, yes, no! Offside lingered anyway. Mustafi clears it, but it was offside, so we will retain possession here. And that may well be enough. Mustafi finds Ramsey. Ramsey. Back to Tolisso. To Cazorla. Cazorla. Rashford. What are you going to do, Rashford? Brilliant ball. Back to Cazorla. Alexis Sanchez. Make the smart decision, Sanchez. Goes to Rashford. Rashford, what are you going to do? Finds the pass to Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez. Back out to Rashford. Rashford. All the way back to Ake. Nathan Ake. Looking to recross. He does. Doesn't really find anyone though. But Tolisso. And he's spraying a pass. He goes short to Ramsey. Short to Cazorla. Cazorla. Short to Iwobi. Iwobi cutting in now. Poor pass to Rashford. Mustafi though. Steals the ball from Lingard. And that is it. 3-2. Come from behind. 3-2 win. Against Manchester United. And I am ecstatic. An absolutely brilliant game. And a brilliant result. Alexis Sanchez. Sensational. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to finish this episode. Huge comeback. And I am so pleased with that. I hope you did enjoy this. And Coquelin is out for 5 to 6 weeks. So struggling a bit for depth. For depth, not death. And I'll look into that. But we have claimed top spot and very dominating as well. We played very well against United there. Now we have another tie against United coming up in the EFL quarterfinal. But next time will be, I believe, a double Champions League episode. No. Dinamo in the Champions League, then United in the EFL Quarter Cup. And I will see you then. Make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy this episode. Subscribe so you do not miss another. And until next time, see ya.